For most of human history, we've been shaped by natural forces, climate, food, disease, and social pressures. But today, with gene editing, artificial intelligence, and advanced medicine, a powerful question arises. Will humans evolve into a new species? To answer this, we must first understand what speciation means. In biology, a new species forms when a group of organisms becomes so genetically distinct that they can no longer interbreed with the original population. This usually takes hundreds of thousands of years, often through geographic isolation, drastic environmental change, or significant mutation. But modern humans have radically changed the rules of the evolutionary game. One way we might evolve is through artificial selection and genetic engineering. Technologies like CRISPR now allow us to alter DNA intentionally, editing out diseases, enhancing intelligence, or boosting physical traits. If enough people undergo similar genetic modifications, they may become biologically distinct from the rest of humanity. Over time, this could lead to a divergence so profound it qualifies as a new species. Another possibility is technological speciation. As humans merge with machines, using brain implants, bionic limbs, or neural interfaces, we may enhance our capabilities beyond natural limits. A person with a direct brain-computer link and augmented memory might think and behave differently enough to function on a new cognitive level. If such changes become widespread, this cyber-enhanced group could begin to diverge from unmodified humans in how they learn, communicate, and live. Space colonization is another avenue. Imagine a group of humans living on Mars for centuries. Exposed to low gravity, different radiation, and isolated environments, their bodies and minds would adapt in unique ways. They might develop new muscle structures, skin pigmentation, or even psychological traits. Over time, this could lead to reproductive incompatibility with Earth-based humans, a hallmark of speciation. But evolution doesn't always mean improvement. It means change based on survival and reproduction. Some scientists argue that our control over medicine and environment may actually slow down natural evolution. For example, modern healthcare allows people with genetic diseases to live and reproduce, which would have been unlikely in the past. This changes the selection pressures that once drove human adaptation. Cultural evolution might also play a role. Our behaviors, languages, and social structures evolve rapidly and affect who mates with whom. If specific subcultures or societies become isolated, digitally, ideologically, or physically, they might develop unique behavioral and even biological traits over time. There's also the concept of conscious evolution, the idea that humans might one day guide their own evolution deliberately. We're already seeing early steps in embryo selection and gene editing. Eventually, we may design future generations with chosen traits, shaping not just individuals but entire branches of humanity. This directed path could rapidly lead to new forms of human life. Still, skeptics argue that our global interconnectivity makes speciation unlikely. With air travel, internet communication, and shared gene pools, it's hard for any one group to remain isolated long enough to evolve into a separate species. Evolution through geographic separation, as seen in the animal kingdom, is less relevant in a hyper-connected world. Then again, digital isolation might become the new version of physical separation. If a group of people begins living primarily in virtual reality environments, modifying their brains to better interface with machines, they might drift toward a new type of being, blurring the lines between biological and digital life. Let's not forget the ethical implications. If some groups become post-human while others remain biologically the same, what rights and responsibilities will each group have? Could this create a species divide, similar to historical social hierarchies but on a biological level? How we answer these questions will shape our future just as much as the science will. Ultimately, whether we evolve into a new species may depend less on biology and more on the choices we make. Our tools now shape us as much as nature does. Evolution is no longer something that just happens to us. It's something we actively participate in. In conclusion, yes, it is entirely possible that humans could evolve into a new species through genetic editing, technological augmentation, space colonization, or cultural divergence. The timeline may be shorter than we think, and the result may not look anything like the humans we see today. As we explore these frontiers, one thing is clear: evolution is no longer a distant force, it's at our fingertips. Thank you for watching. If you're curious about the future of humanity, like, share, and subscribe for more mind-expanding exploration.